Hey, it's Dad Steve. Please like and subscribe. Please click on the Deck Heroes icon. Click on subscribe. It's 100% free. Blood in, blood out. And don't forget to click on the notifications just so you don't miss any amazing content. This is Arlette and Papa the Balloon. It's been out about 8 minutes. So obviously I haven't seen it. It's literally the first viewing. Let's go.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name is Nikki.
Nikki?
I'm born in Phoenix, Arizona. My family is from Louisiana and Kansas, so I'm a Southern belle.
Just a second. The one thing I was going to say was I think the whole lineup and the lady looks slightly older, so it's going to be interesting how this goes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Nikki, how old are you?
I am 40.
40, okay.
Young. Yeah.
And what do you do?
I'm a teacher and also work for the city of Phoenix. And also, I'm currently going to be doing a career change. So I'm going to finish up my medical degree. Also, I have my own small pastry business. So I do cupcakes and cookies and stuff like that. And also, I'm working on a skit. So I'm working on that. Hopefully, I'll get that done soon. And I go to the gym about 6 to 4 times out of the week.
Okay.
I do racquetball. I do boxing. I just started that as well.
So these are all the things that you do for
Yes.
fun. Okay. All right. So now what do you look for in a man?
Oh my gosh, I want someone who loves the Lord. I am a PK kid. My dad was a pastor. I love him. And I was raised in a Christian household, so I'm used to that. I want someone who's caring, compassionate, has great communication skills, and who can love me.
Okay.
That's what I want.
So now what are some of your deal breakers?
Someone who doesn't know the Lord, Yahweh and Yahshua. That's my deal breaker. And someone who doesn't have good communication skills or that's all I can think of right now.
Okay, no, that was good.
Okay.
All right, so we have not got any pop balloons. So let me hand you a pick.
Okay.
I'll have you hold that. Okay, so we did get one. Come on over, let's go
Okay.
see why he ended up popping. Your name and age.
Name is Sincere. I'm 45.
And Sincere, what do you do?
I own my own tax firm and I also personal train.
Okay, so why did you end up popping your balloon?
Basically just the initial physical attraction, and then more so I'm a little more spiritual than religious.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's probably one of her strong points. You need to be Christian, go to church, and just not aligning with what I'm doing.
Okay, I see here. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He's very nice looking, very nice put together.
Thank you.
I don't really know him. I would like to if I got to know him, I try to judge people based off their personality and just talking to them and spending time with them. But his outer appearance, he looks nice.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Beautiful young lady herself.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back. So we've now got 5 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
So, do you guys have any children?
Okay,
do?
you want to? That's your question. You
Yes.
wanna ask about children?
And also, how old are your children?
How old are they? Okay. Oh, let's start over here. Your name and age.
My name is Jay Ville, age 43.
Okay. And Jayville, what do you do?
So I own the top black and brown owned education and tutoring company in the country, as well as a financial literacy and credit organization as well.
Very nice.
Again, they do say black don't crack. 43. So, I don't know, maybe it's just me. He looks about 35. Oh gosh, man. You getting all your rest and put those moisturizers on or whatever it is, my friend. Well, good sleep. No stress. There you go. Live forever. Anyway, let's go forwards.
So, do you have any children? And if you do, how many and how old are they?
Yes.
Yeah, so I have one daughter, and she's 3.5, almost 4 in April.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Jonathan, 41.
Jonathan, what do you do?
I own a barbershop.
Okay, very nice.
Kids' age is 12 and 17.
Okay.
Okay, got 2. Over here, your name and age.
My name is Mel. I'm 46.
And Mel, what do you do?
So I'm a designer, a stylist, and a fashion brand owner of Head Attire. We represent love and positivity through fashion.
Okay. Is that what you have on today?
Absolutely, self-love.
Right. And now, how many kids do you have and how old are
I
they?
have 2, boy and a girl. My boy is the oldest. He's 16. My daughter's 11. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. And over here, your name and age.
My name is Reggie. I am 44.
Okay. Reggie, what do you do?
I do project management for a surgical supply company. And
Reggie, you have got an amazing voice there. Don't waste that talent, my friend. You need to be on commercials. My gosh, man. I wish I had that voice. Anyway, let's go.
I'm also a day trader
Okay.
and an entrepreneur as well. And I do have a daughter, and she is 9.
Okay. Nice.
Then we did get a pop balloon over here. Your name and age.
My name is Nick. I'm 40.
Okay. Nick, what do you do?
I invest in real estate, and I do real estate. I'm helping low income families buying their first homes. Sometimes they could put zero down, or I help them find programs that could even give them money to put down.
Nice.
Yeah, loan. So
Okay. And so, why did you end up popping your balloon?
she's so beautiful, but that was not initial attraction.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He's nice looking.
But before we get into that, right, you just listen to what he said a minute ago and look how he struggled through those basic few words. Now, how in the hell, how can you realistically maintain a relationship let alone a conversation with somebody who's that kind of up and down struggle. And if you do, got more patience than me. Anyway, let's go.
That I just would have to get to know him more and just pick his brain and just learn more about him. But not really.
Okay.
But he's still nice looking though.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Let's head on back. So we now have 4 guys left, and you got to hear from them, hear about how many kids they have, how old they are. So now I'm gonna have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
Next round, yeah, next round. See, you asked about the kids. You should have asked a little more.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry.
Listen, we don't know the reason why. I have to say this is my first viewing of this. That's going to be a height thing. No matter what she says, that's a height thing. But anyway, let's see what she says anyway.
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear her out. She's in the education field, so I'm in the education space as well. Seemed like a pretty decent young lady, so just kind of wanted to feel her out a little bit.
Okay. All right. And why'd you end up popping his?
I'm gonna be honest. I really had to figure it out. I'm sorry. I had to figure it out. I'm like, who do I pop? And I'm sorry. I don't know. For some reason, I was like, okay, let me pop you. But you are very well put together, very nice looking, and I love that you work with kids.
Appreciate
So,
it. Thank you much.
You're
Appreciate it.
welcome.
Okay. Now you can ask another question for our
Okay.
3 remaining guys.
What are your goals for the next 4 or 3 years? Like, where do you see yourself, and what goals are you working on right now?
Okay. Let's start here.
Do I say my name?
Name and age.
Jonathan, 41. I see myself owning a chain of barbershops all over. However many I can open. So
Okay.
That's what I see myself.
Very nice.
Okay. And over here, answer to her question.
Yes, me being an entrepreneur that I am, I definitely want to expand a portfolio of real estate. But for now, my next, you said 4 years,
Yes.
5 years.
Yes.
I just see myself expanding my brand as a designer. So I really want to touch the world with love, and the way that I do it is through fashion. So I really want to take it worldwide, continue to build and travel, spread love across the world.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what about over here?
Yeah, so right now I'm a part of a great company. I have a nice career, and I'm happy where I'm at the surgical supply company that I'm at, Crescent Surgical Supplies. Also, I do day trade as well, so I definitely want to expand upon that and just kind of level up my capital and just really just run it up and scale up with that, and be a professional trader. So, but yeah. Those 2 things, I just plan to really just kind of just keep scaling up with those things and just leveling up. I'm at a great space, but there's levels to this. So, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. All right. And now what about for yourself? What are
My
your goals?
I know I want to. This year, my goal is to have my own first home. So I know I want to get more homes and just create more wealth. And so I can make sure that I can have money saved when I have kids, so I can make sure they're in a better place than where I'm at today, because my parents worked very hard to get me where I'm at. But I want to make sure my kids can have an easier life, if that makes sense.
No, definitely. All right. So
Right, so in terms of who she's going to pop, I really can't remember. I can remember that the guy that I thought, my first hunch that she might pop is the designer guy. And there's literally nothing really wrong with what he said as such. But the main problem is we don't know how successful he is at this stage. We know about his dreams. We can see his products in terms of the clothes that he was wearing that he designed himself. It was fine. It's a little bit on the thin side, but it is what it is. Maybe there's somewhere warm. Probably are. So that was that. I really don't know. Anyway, let's see who she's going to pop. In some ways, it's a bit sad because the small guy that she popped first, him having an education field and her being in education, obviously they got that symmetry. Yeah, anyway, too late. Let's see what she's going to pop.
it's time to pop one of these balloons.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's go see why he ended up popping.
Okay.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
Popped his own balloon, but anyway, let's see what he's going to
I got
say.
to start off by saying she's a gorgeous woman, right? But based on my dating experiences lately, I kind of prefer someone with at least 1 kid because they just nurture different, And it's not a criteria, but it's kind of a preference. And I feel like maybe some of these other guys might, be okay with it, Yeah. But yeah, overall beautiful though.
Thank you.
That is some old bullshit. But you don't know nothing about the girl. Listen, I'd never heard that before. Wow, I was just still processing. But maybe he should have waited. And then, when he gets a chance to ask her a question, then whatever magic question that he could have asked to see if she's about that, then maybe he could have found out. But now I'm thinking, putting all things together, he just wants to be there, the media exposure, more so than genuinely looking for somebody maybe. But We'll see. Anyways, everything about her. Medical degree, got her own business. Yeah, she's religious. She's really into that. And looking for somebody with good communication skills. 100% reasonable, to be fair. So anyway, let's see how it all pans out. I don't think she's going to find her a match out of this group of guys here. There's only 5 of them. But anyway, let's see what happens.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, if he were to approach you, is he someone you would speak
I
to?
would. I would have took his number and went on a date and called him.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just need I own 2 homes already, so just need a more woman that's more into investments already.
Okay, I see. All right. So same thing here. If he approached you, someone you would speak to?
He's very nice looking as well. So I would have talked to him and got to know him on a deeper level because I do have other investments. I just didn't speak of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Okay, we've got one unpopped balloon over here. Do you guys have any questions?
Did he just say that he's got 2 property investments and he specifically looking for somebody else who also has an investment in property? That what he's? Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Don't get me started about intrinsic qualities, young man. Right. So say she owns about 10 properties, but she's a lady that was with Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. Let's say she's got 1,000 properties, but it happens to be the black Amber Heard. Is that better? Yeah. You want to look at intrinsic qualities now? Yeah, thought so. Anyway, let's go.
It's for one another.
Think. I'm sorry.
Is it ladies first?
No, you can go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So you said you were how old? I'm sorry.
I'm 40.
40 years old.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm not a big churchgoer.
Okay.
I was raised in the church. I went to church 3 times a week when I was a kid. So yeah. So being raised that way, a person could go one of 2 ways. Either you got to go on to be like a pastor or become more involved into that type of thing, into church and that kind of thing, or you kind of go left. You got to just watch football on Sundays.
Okay.
So I'm kind of a watch football on Sundays kind of guy.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. So, but yeah, I just wanted to just kind of hear you out, and you are an attractive woman.
Thank you.
And I don't have anything bad to say about you or anything like that. It's just that I don't think I'm your type. I don't think, like, as far as like lifestyle and or should I say maybe spirituality and like religion, as far as that goes, I think I would frustrate you.
Really?
Yeah, I would frustrate you because, like you said, you're big into church and that kind of thing. You probably go to church every Sunday.
Yes, I do. I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, you'd probably be frustrated because I'd be like, I'm trying to watch at least 2-3 games.
So you would never go to church on Sunday, or just?
I would.
I'm just wondering.
You know what though? Honestly, because it's like this. I do have a daughter. I want to take her to church.
Okay.
Maybe once a month. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Once a month, maybe twice, maybe even twice a month. But by myself, it's just a lot of work getting her up and going and doing her hair and getting her all dolled up for church. So it's just easier for me to just kind of just stay at home, honestly.
So you
but
have
if
your-
I had someone that would kind of like help motivate me and her to get going and do that kind of thing, because I'm not anti-church. It's just that I'm not like overly motivated to go every week and that kind of
Okay.
thing. But
So would that be a deal breaker for you?
No, long as he, as long as he does go sometime, because I do want someone to go with me sometime. I don't want to be, you see sometime a lot of black women in church and they by themselves. And I'm like, okay, where's your husband? They at home watching football. But I'm just saying every once in a while, it would be nice to be able to go to church with my significant other.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're good?
You know what? The one thing I do absolutely like and respect is that he was very upfront about it. I like the fact that she was open and receptive of what he was saying and trying to get a sense of the man. And you know what I mean? Normally people will pop the balloon and explain about what happened afterwards. But again, he didn't do that. He articulated himself very well. He's not completely closed off, and his background's probably similar to hers, all that kind of stuff. All these symmetries, you know what I mean? And yeah, let's hope there's love in the air. There's still challenges to come, obviously, with that whole religious thing. But anyway, it's all good.
You know what? What you said was a great response, but is she my type? I would say yes and no, but I'm gonna pop my balloon. I'm gonna pop my balloon.
All right, no problem. Let's head on back then, girl. All right, well, that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on.
you.